Hello everyone, welcome to a particularly spooky set of reviews today at Slashy Reviews, and we're taking a look at the NECA Halloween, The Curse of Michael Myers, and the Halloween H20 NECA Michael Myers action figures. Sorry for the long wait, I kinda got sick. I caught the real Curse of Michael Myers. Well, at least it's not the version from Halloween 5 with the 2 dots, and I'd really be screwed. NECA has been quiet on the Mikey Myers front of figurines, only releasing a Halloween 2 and Halloween Trilogy set of figures, but nothing else of the shape. Until this year, they announced this figure, and what felt like a few weeks later, he was out and about at Target shelves.
It took me forever to find one.
Taking a look at the boxes for both figures, I mean, woo! One thing I love about the NECA Ultimates is that they use movie poster art, and it's always so fantastic. Except H20 here. Don't know what happened here. Maybe they couldn't get the rights to use the actors' faces. It's not bad, but kinda missed the movie poster. Makes me wish I had the shelf space to display them all, but I don't. Still, the side spine looks cool and the back of the box is nice, giving off spooky images of the toy inside. And we open the box, you get a promo image of the figure and a display in the background. We're gonna take a look at the Halloween 6 figure first. This is one of my favorite designs for little Mikey Myers, and if you want to know my other favorites, I mean, you could ask nicely. I mean, maybe I'll do a ranking video on if you guys are interested. I would like to do that. Just at a glance, this guy looks really good. I mean, just overall, the sculpting details on him is just fantastic. For almost $40, they packed a lot of punch into this guy. Looking at the head, I think it's really good, but I also think it's the weakest part of the figure, interestingly enough. It's not bad. I'm not saying it's bad. In fact, it's really good. From the front and the side, it looks nice, but from at an angle, he looks a little too thin. To talk about accuracy for just a moment, and yes, I'm going to be doing this for the $40 toy. I've been doing this since the very start of my videos, not just for the Godzilla ones. If you've been paying attention, this is kind of my thing. To make a long story short, the Halloween 6 mask became damaged by an angry effects worker, so when they had to do reshoots, it looked more wet. It had a mesh inside of it, wireframe, and Michael Lerner's jaw was in the neck. It just looked different overall. It looks like this figure is emulating the producer's cut version of Michael, the George P. Wilbur design. He definitely seems to have Wilbur's build versus A. Michael Lerner's thinner, more Dorito-shaped build. Taking a look at the paint here, it's subtle and nice, and there is some weathering, but not quite the same as the mask, and the eyebrows are painted brown when on the mask they were a bluish gray, and the lips are not painted as well as they should. They're a bit subtle, but it's not like how it is on the mask. And I like the hair, though he doesn't have the iconic receding hairline. This is the worst toy ever. Forgot to mention, he does have a hint of eyes in the mask. That's a really cool detail, though the eyes are a bit asymmetrical. The body is very nicely done. The sculpt is all new, since these coveralls are distinctly different from other Mikey Myers figures they've made. For starters, they're light gray, but the figure, there's a hint of blue mixed in. Not bad, but gotta point it out. Maybe they're going off this screenshot here rather than how they actually look. But hey, what do I know? There's also some weathering going on too, but it's light since the coveralls in the film aren't really that weathered, except for in the reshoot. The wrinkles and seam lines are beautifully sculpted in, so are the zipperless chest pouches. They even have the snap on the collar, very nice. He's even got the suit accurate arm pouch and hammer belt. His hands have movie accurate burn sculpting and a nice subtle paint job, just like in the film itself. Unfortunately, he does have what the NECA fans call the diaper, and while it's not terrible, it does look pretty funny. They don't call him the shape for nothing. The boots are well sculpted. They look to be like the ones from the film, with even some scuffing at the tips. Despite my nitpicks with the mask, this is a really cool looking Mikey Myers. I mean, they really put in a lot of work to the sculpt, and it shows. You know, it's not perfect, but it's $40. This is probably the best Halloween 6 figure you're ever gonna get, and it's so reasonable. And look at all these accessories. For hands, we have neutral hands, knife hands, axe hands, and a syringe holding hand, even though he doesn't hold syringes in the movie, but okay, cool. Be careful when applying the syringe to the hand. There's a notch in the back to show you how it's supposed to go, but it's kind of annoying. He also comes with 2 knives that look like the ones from the movies, but they also look exactly the same minus the paint defects. You'd think one knife would be bloody, but no, they're both clean. He also comes with the axe, a crowbar, and the surgical machete. There's some candles here, though I don't know if they're from Tommy's room or the Cult of Thorn area. Could someone let me know? He comes with some syringes, like I noted earlier, and this is where the thorn runes would be, but I lost them. I hope that doesn't come back to haunt me. And we get two masks. One that is covered in the green acid or goo or blood or what? I don't understand. And one that lays flat at the end of the theatrical cut. We also get this awesome diorama piece from the opening of the movie. And he comes with one of my favorite pumpkins from the series, the Halloween 6 pumpkin. I love this one a lot. I really like they included aspects of both cuts of the film. Depending on which version you like, you get both. It's the best of both worlds. Moving over to the H20 Mikey Myers, he's more or less the same figures and what he can do. That's why I haven't done the articulation yet. But let's take a look at the mask though. This mask looks fine. It's sculpted well enough and maybe even better than the Halloween 6, but these asymmetrical eyes just throw it off, and not in a movie accurate way either. More complicated Myers mask history. The H20 mask was super tight on Chris Duran's face because for some reason Stan Winston's team didn't account for latex shrinkage, but it was also a super last minute request. Here on the figure it looks off. In fact, the whole head placement looks off, but that may be due to the collar and sculpting of the figure itself. It's a bit too big. Duran has like a slimmer build, and here he looks a bit stocky and it throws it off. Take note that his shoulders aren't as broad as the Halloween 6 figure, which is a nice touch, but his lower half is basically the same and the diaper is even more pronounced. The legs are the exact same sculpting as the H6 and the arms are the same sculpt as many NECA figures actually, but hey, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. The upper torso is all new, replicating the red cap coveralls, and to be extra annoying, the coveralls have a gray blue with a lot of blue mixed instead of the more charcoal version seen in the film. It's not the worst, and hey, they aren't weathered that much, just like the coveralls in the movie, but a bit more authentic color would be nice. I even have a pair of charcoal red caps to compare. As for this figure's accessories, he has the K&B mask, which was the first mask they had for filming, and I don't like that mask, but I think this is probably the best mask of the bunch here. It's almost gaslighting me into liking that mask. The eyes are nice and hidden too, looking very subtle, and it matches the film version pretty well. And then we have this other Winston mask, which is it the CG mask, the stunt mask? Not quite sure. Either way, this looks way better than the main mask we have, if only because the eyes are much better. They're very visible like the movie, but they look better. Interestingly, he doesn't come with the Halloween 6 mask to replicate the opening of the film, but hey, if you had the Halloween 6 Mikey, boop, there you go. Opening scene H20 Mikey, not bad. What is bad is putting these masks on here is kind of a chore. Like, the hair hurts my hands and this socket might be a bit too tight. Maybe I need to heat it up or Dremel it out, but yeesh. He comes with two knives, the clean and the bloody ones, though I can't tell if it's accurate in size proportion. He uses a big knife in H20, like Jesus. Oh, and the handle here is brown, not black. Not that it really matters, but I can still nitpick. I mean, who's gonna come after me for nitpicking, am I right? He's got this ice skate from the opening kill scene, which is really cool. The fire axe Laurie uses to decapitate him,
which is kind of weird.
and the pumpkin from the opening scene, which can house one of the knives. Oh, and he's also got hands, 2 knife grabbers, 2 axe grabbers, and 1 for the ice skate. Honestly, while it's cool to have this version of Michael Myers in the collection, it is a bit of a letdown coming off the really good Halloween 6 figure. Maybe some of these odd choices, like the inclusion of Laurie's axe and the miscolored coveralls, are hints towards a future 2-pack. I mean, NECA already did this with the Halloween 2 Michael Myers, so hey, what do I know? Since both of these figures are essentially the same design, they can pretty much do the same things as each other, so here they are side by side. His head can do a full 360, but can't move up or down that much, but hey, you can tilt his head to get the iconic Michael Myers head tilt. The arms can spread out and do a full 360 rotation. They have double jointed elbows. The elbows can rotate a full 360. Wrists on the peg that can move a full 360. They can also move up and down. He has no waist or upper torso movement, which is a staple of NECA figures that have jumpsuits, but I swear if they made a cut into the figure here for articulation, sure it would break the scope, but I don't think people would really mind or care. I know I wouldn't. The legs can kind of move a full 360. I don't know, it feels like I need to be careful, but he does have a crazy spread. I mean, dang. The legs can go that far forward and back that far also, and he does have single jointed knees. The feet can go a full 360 and move slightly up and down. It has no real pivot, but you can kind of fake one. Posing for both of these figures is, you know, okay. They can get into some fun and silly poses, some really cool, like he could just be standing there menacingly poses, you know? He looks kind of hard, what can I say? But without a waist swivel or ab crunch, he can only do so much. But still, he can kind of do the dab pose challenge, and I mean, he passes in his own way, right?
It's not the same without the ab crunch.
I know Michael Myers isn't the most dynamic character, but neither is Godzilla, so why not? Let's go crazy with it. I mean, it's not like I'm gonna get like in serious trouble over complaining about $40 toys or anything like that. Having both of these guys in the collection is really nice, and honestly I'm so excited to see the Halloween Resurrection Mikey Myers come in. It's just nice to see the Miramax Myers get their shine in the spotlight, and hopefully NECA will get the license for the other ones. Why not collaborate with Trancas to get the Halloween 1, 4, and 5 Michaels, or even the Rob Zombie one, so we have a full and complete collection? That'd be awesome, and that's the kind of treat you'd want on Halloween. For $40 a figure almost, I think they're worth adding to the collection. If you had to get one, the Halloween 6 figure is the one to go with. I think that one's really good. The H20 Michael isn't bad. He's still really solid, and again, $40, not bad. It's just comparing these two together. I mean, which one are you gonna want? Like, let's be honest here. I appreciate you guys for watching, taking the time out of your Halloween to give my little channel some loving attention. And hey, why don't you leave a like, leave a comment, tell me about your favorite Halloween movies, your favorite looking Michael Myers, your least favorites. I mean, everybody wants to talk about their least favorites, let me tell you. But for now, I'm gonna go enjoy the rest of my Halloween holiday, relax, watch some scary movies, and you know, eat some candy. All right, we good?
Power out. Check the circuit breaker. Okay. Oh, my God. Oh, God. Jesus Christ. Oh, my God. Door open. Get the door open. Get out of here. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, God. Oh, Jesus Christ! Jesus! Oh my God! Oh! Oh no! Oh no! I'm